Hi, and welcome to Inside the Huddle. I'm Daily Review Sports Editor Geoff Stoute here with Central Catholic baseball coach Tyler Jensen. Central Catholic is the number one seed in the Class 1A playoffs and will begin postseason play Tuesday at 5:30 at home against number 32 seed Logansport. Coach, before we get to the first round matchup, talk a little bit about this season. You obviously had some talent. I don't know if you're surprised that you're in the number one spot because of the talent you have, or just talk about the season.
Well, we knew we had a lot of guys coming back, and we had high goals, high aspirations for the season. We have some pretty lofty goals every year, but this year we really felt like we could really make a run at it. Our goal was never to be the number one seed. It was to win the district. It was win a bunch of games and get better as the season progresses, and ultimately play the best we can at the end of the season, like we are right now.
Mm-hmm. Obviously that number one seed comes with some pressure, but I can't speak for you, but I would imagine that you probably don't have to school your team a little bit much about the responsibility of holding that seed because of some of the heartbreak they've all experienced in the past.
Yeah, I think the seed doesn't mean a whole lot. We've talked about it before. Everybody's 0-0. We actually upset a number one seed, Wichita Christian, in the playoffs before. So for us, like I said, it's just about playing as well as we can to the best of our ability every game, regardless of who's in the other dugout. And it's all about matchups and how you play, and how you match up to that team. And so I feel pretty good about us right now.
Obviously it was a little, I guess it's not going to be that tight, but, you had some experience with back-to-back games this past week. That not ideal, but it can help you in the long run.
Yeah, I think it tests you mentally as much as it does physically. And I think that, it worked for us because we have a good bit of pitching. I think that's probably our strength, our depth on the mound. So we had, 7, 8 different guys we can run out there. I think we've thrown something like 11 guys in varsity games this year, which is pretty remarkable for us. So I think, how close the games have to be played. I think that plays into a team like us' favor with multiple arms that we can run out there. And, I don't worry too much about it.
Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit now about Logansport. Do you know anything about them?
Everything I've heard is they're young, they're scrappy. If they get guys on, they'll bunt them over, they'll run, they'll be aggressive, constantly putting pressure on you. They sound a lot like we did a couple years ago. Nothing dominant on the mound, but they make routine plays. They're going to make you beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. So it should be a pretty tough task for us. But anytime you're in the playoffs, everybody's good. So every game is going to come down to who makes plays and who doesn't.
Yeah, and everybody's going to get everybody's best shot. So
no doubt.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
A little bit more about Central Catholic and Logansport. Central Catholic, as we said, is the number one seed in Class 1A, coming in with a record of 23-4 overall, 13-1 in District 7 1A. They were the district champion. They come in on a 4-game winning streak. Logansport is 10-16 overall, 3-7. They finished 5th in their district, and they come in on a 2-game losing streak. That's another edition of Inside the Huddle. Thanks for watching.